Hey, guess who just reached 10,000 subscribers? Not me. I kinda suck, I only have 5,000. But regardless, time to do sort of a special thing for that, although calling this special might be a bit of a stretch. Yeah, we got more BA2 stuff. And, oh hey, what's that bottom icon? I'll get to that in a minute. So basically, what I'm saying here is there is a large secret in Victim's Adventure 2 that pretty much nobody knows about yet. And it also is not publicly available. Now, unless you have the new version of this, which, trust me, you don't, then you can't access it. The new version, you can tell that it's new because it has the rocks missing here. It's the one that I used for my LP of it, and I believe X-Pac also did in his, although I haven't actually watched that yet, so I don't know for sure. But another way to tell if it's the new one is basically if this cave looks like this. If it looks a lot shittier, then you have the old version. So yeah, you're going to have to download the new one. I'll just have it in the link in the description. I'm not putting it on PureZC yet because this is not complete. But I will show how to access the beginning of the secret area. If you can't get Victim's Adventure 2 to run, then I'm sorry. I know that a lot of people are having problems with that. But there's not really a whole lot I can do. This was just sort of a last-minute decision for what to do for this special occasion. But, anyway, once you download the new one, what you'll want to do is enter level 7, and then immediately leave. Now, you'll notice that the map is a little different now. It's showing like you're in a dungeon or something. That's because of problems during my LP with getting the warp to correctly place you there instead of here on this little island thing. And I decided to sort of run with it and add in a bit of a secret here. So what you want to do is come over here, and it mostly looks normal, but on the bottom of the screen there at the end of that bridge you can see a little bit of a blue orb. I wonder what that could be. If you use the lens, you can see that there's a place marked off here. You gotta dive in there, and now you appear over here. You can go over here and get the orb, but it does absolutely nothing. You can go back in the cave, but it does absolutely nothing. So what do? Well, this is where all the difficult parts of the secret come in. You gotta think outside the box, basically. What happened, basically, normally you would blast open a wall to create a cave. Here we have to do the opposite. You have to blast open a cave to create a wall. But you actually have to, you're going to be using this code a lot, believe me. You have to use a super bomb on it. You have to use super bombs a fair amount in this. And then that happens. And then that happens. And then that happens. And then this happens. And then this happens. So yeah, you've kind of got a lot of stuff to deal with, and this is I'm certainly not prepared for this. I only have 5 hearts. So you're going to want to take the exit and be stuck all the way back here. No, you're actually not going to want to do that. That would suck. I had to do that because I'm ill-prepared for this. But if you are not ill-prepared for it, then hopefully you can get through that and go through the many rooms of terror and eventually reach the secret area. Well, really the whole thing is a secret area, but I don't know. You'll get to the end of the secret area, I guess I'll say. And there will be a message saying to send me a PM with a very specific phrase. So you just send that to me, and then I'll know that you made it. And also, during your travels, you may encounter something that turns you turquoise. Or you may not, because that's a one-time only thing and it's very easy to miss. But regardless of that, excuse me for not having anything to show now, but I'll just put on the screensaver. It'll be cool. But no, yeah, if you do find the secret message and you tell me it, then congratulations, you are most likely the first person to do that, because this is extremely difficult to get through. both in puzzles and actual enemy, like, surviving style difficulty. So, yeah, this is not a task for the faint of heart or the faint of butt. But if you do make it, then we can try and come up with some sort of a prize for this. That's another reason why I haven't made this version public yet, despite the fact, other than the fact that I haven't actually finished it, but also because I don't have a prize in mind. So if anybody has an idea of that, you can go ahead and mention it in the comments, but the person who beats the challenge first will probably be the one whose idea I take. Stupid beeping. Unless your idea really sucks. I can't guarantee that it won't. And then also, I figured now would be a good time to mention, I'll be hitting 1,000 videos soon. And for a while now I've had something planned for that, and that is basically to have a top 10 BikdipOnABus moments, because I'm self-centered like that. So, basically for that I just want people to send in, like, one of their favorite moments, maybe a few of them. Don't go overboard, don't do all 10. Just tell me, like, one thing from one of my videos that you would consider like my greatest moment, whether it was like really funny or impressive gameplay or something. The category is very vague, it's just best. And I want you to PM those to my other account, which is BA2Speedrun. Just send those in private messages, because I don't want them clogging up the comments on this specific video. If you leave it as a comment on this video, I will ignore it, because the comments for this are for discussing the secret area and all that stuff. So if you're voting for the top 10, be sure to PM it there. And then, by the time I get to my 1,000th video, I'll look over all those, pick the ones that have the most votes, maybe throw in a few of my moments if there are a couple that I really liked that nobody else mentioned, and hopefully that'll end up being pretty cool. So I will see you for whenever that will be.